guys, happy Sunday and welcome back to the channel. This is Ms. Mo Unleashed, and of course, with yours truly, Ms. Mo herself. Yeah, man, I've missed you so much. Let me tell you, it feels like the last time I actually uploaded a video, it was quite a while, 100 years ago. And a reason is ESCOM hasn't really been nice to me. You know, guys, the electricity, the load shedding, like now. So don't mind the lights at the moment. I'm so sorry about that. My ring light is off and there's obviously no electricity in the house. So the light editing might not be so nice. But yeah, if you are coming back to the channel, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It means that I might be doing something right. And if this is your first time on the channel, please welcome. Just don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave your comment on the comment section. I want to find out where I can do better or how you guys are finding my storytelling. So yeah, give me that feedback. I'm strong, man. I'm strong. Let's get this third show on the road. Child's son was sick, right? Getting better. But he was sick. I had all rush all over his body. So yeah, you know, they don't want them at the crèche when they're like that. So yours truly had to stay at home to take care of baby. Okay. So I actually took him to the doctor, right? When we got there, obviously I saw familiar faces, greeted, sat down next to one of those girls that we grew up on the same, well, not really my friend. What can I say? You know, those I'll just say Mka. Yeah, we're from the same Kasi, and we know each other from around Mokasi. So basically, we get there, we're sitting, and 3 minutes after, a girl walks in, right? I'm not really familiar with this girl. She walks in, very nice, you know, very nice, man. Chilled. She's dressed so nice, girl. She's on this Voma track suit, Nike. It's just yeah. So she comes in, she greets, she sits down, but I see as she, you know, her gaze meets this one, she immediately something changes, but not in a bad way. And I don't. It's just that I'm thinking about it now because now I'm telling you the story now. So as they sitting there, this one says, "Oh, looks like everybody is sick today." But let me tell you about this one. This one is those kind of girls that they are here. You know those girls, ne? You know, even if you had to fight with that kind of a girl or argue, you just never win because they've got nothing to lose, right? You know what I'm talking about. So she starts talking, and as she's talking, I see this girl is bit like, oh my gosh, like knows her very well. So she says, "I man, I'm not sick," and she says, "You're pregnant again." It's how she says that this girl just looks around, and obviously now everybody who's at the doctor, the gaze is there. Now we're looking at Miguel like now we want to hear, and this girl says, "I win," you know. Sorry, and actually. She's starting to be embarrassed, man, and everybody's like, oh, laughing. And I don't know if they laughing because she's pregnant or this one is how she said it because she's this loud mouth name. And she like makes this joke in a stupid funny way, and she says, no, I'm gonna take it upon myself to go get to go get lobola from your boyfriend. You can't be having baby number two and still no lobola. Girl, now we don't want any more kids. We want linyan. Like she's that kind. So she's talking, ne? So as she's talking, I'm looking at her, but I'm also looking at that girl. And she says, Jo, na kare ke batla lenyalo na. Basadi ba shotse. Nna ke batla lenyalo." But it's how she said it, ne? My heart sank. Guys, you have no idea. My heart sank. Because I was kind of like feeling for her. Look, firstly, in my mind, I'm like thinking, but this is all unnecessary. Why are we always doing this? You guys, why are we always doing this? Name? You would see a girl being pregnant, and just because that girl is not married, you've got so much to say. And this is despite the fact that maybe the boyfriend is supportive, or maybe the boyfriend does not have money to marry, or whatever the situation. And even if they are happy and they are okay, how is it your business? Also, there's people around. Also, people go through a lot, and the fact that she is pregnant, because she did confirm that she's pregnant, but the fact that she is pregnant, why are you not so sensitive? you know so then she loves just to brush her off, not literally not responding after that. And I look at her 2 minutes after, and I see her face, and I see that she's not okay. She's not okay. I will tell you this. We are so used to playing strong in front of people, you know, and same time we are lying to ourselves. So here's the thing. Let me tell you a story, okay? Why it hit me so much is because I've went through kind of similar situation. Met Bay, Mugai, he was just new in Sasselberg, and just moved back home as well. Um, so now I was looking for a job, and he told me this idea of, look, yeah, I was naive like any other girl who falls in love. And when you're in love, everything is just so. Okay. So basically, we had our first born. He looks like a family man. He looks like husband material. Okay. We can also say that. We can also say men are husband material or not. The same way, we are also assessed. No. So he was like the ideal guy, the ideal husband. And we got our firstborn. But marriage was not coming. And at this point, we have moved in together, and we everything is fine, except for the society that would, from time to time remind you that what you're doing is wrong. Hey, Kifaten said he has this child, why Samunyali? You know, all the time. And you sometimes have to go out there defending your relationship instead of actually having a relationship, because you constantly want to prove to people that, no, we are fine. So we are fine. It's my choice. I don't want to get married, so this is why he's not even bothering to marry me, because I don't want it. Okay, and well, we know. I know, because I was once that girl. So baby number two came at this stage. Guy, you need to marry me now. Like, I love you. I'm stable. I'm working for myself. I'm very independent. And we've got these two beautiful kids. Why don't you marry me, man? I am wife material. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm washing. I'm ideal. Okay? Like, guys, you know what I'm talking about. And sometimes when you talk about these things, it's like we are petty because, oh yeah, it sounds like we are petty, but we're not. We're not really petty. The truth is, this is how we are raised. O tlo nyalwa ke mang? O robala ho fihla ka 12. O tlo nyalwa ke mang? This. We are raised. This thing is planted in us. And when you meet the right guy, it's supposed to fall into place. And when he doesn't, you're frustrated. You know? Yeah, very few can say they really don't want linyalo, and they want to have kids and stuff. And, but I don't want to talk about those. I'm talking about the normal ones that wants a family and marriage and kids and husband, be stable in life, work for yourself, have these things, have somebody to share it with, those people, the normal ones. All right. So I felt really bad for her because I remember there were times also we would argue at home, and I would be like, hey, see this finger? There's nothing here. There's nothing here. And yeah, you argue over things like that, and then you step out, you go to the world, and they are like, here, in your ear, people are talking, and you don't know what to do, where to run to, because this person doesn't want to marry you, but this person loves you just right. You also love them. Like, what is happening? What is happening? So basically, um, just to cut the long story short, I remember 10 years later, I woke up, he made me coffee, and I went to work. When I came back, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want this relationship anymore. Let me tell you why. It had come to a point where I wouldn't watch Our Perfect Wedding anymore. I didn't enjoy it. I would not be caught dead holding a bridal magazine. I hated going to weddings now because they're celebrating love and I was resenting love. This is something that was not going to happen for me. So why go? You know? And I would have answers like that also in public. I don't want to get married. Who said I want to get married? No, man. You understand? But this is what I wanted. I wanted to get married. In fact, I wanted to wear that Cinderella dress and say, I do in front of 1,000 people watching. And then I wanted that cake. And I wanted to hear the pastor saying, you may kiss the bride. And thinking twice, should I do it? Should I not do it? There's old people here. I've never kissed anybody. I've never kissed a boy in front of my parents. But hell, I'm married now. I'm somebody's wife now. And let me just do it. Smooch. I wanted to go through all that. It was worse. I remember being actually asked to be one of the bridesmaids at my friend's sister's wedding. And I was so happy. Got back home and I was like, hey, I've been invited. And his response, I remember going back, taking my phone and calling and saying, I can't do it. Can't do it. Also social media playing a role because you would read things like yeah, you went to 1,000 weddings and what are you, a tent, stuff like that, and you don't want to be a tent anymore. You don't want to be seen at every wedding and you're not married and you've never been married and it looks like it's you never going to be married because you're with somebody who makes you believe that marriage isn't that important. And I remember leaving and we like separated for a year and 6 months. And in that year and 6 months, I experienced Mujolo for the first time. I was going out, Nuna, Nana, honey, let me tell you, I was going out. Mad guys. A year and 6 months later, he comes back and he's like, I can't. I want you. And I said, I'm going to jolla everyone, just not you. So basically, when you come back into my life, you're coming back as a wife, as a husband, sorry. As a husband. You're coming back as a husband. And I don't know if he did it because, well, he didn't want to lose me, or he did it because he felt now it was time, he was ready. But he did it. And we're married now. We've been together for like 15 years. And but you see, we were together for 10 years and we were married. And obviously, we've had like almost 2 years in between where we're not together. And the 3 years, we've been married for 3 years. We've got 3 beautiful kids. But the point is, as women, we need to advocate for sisterhood. We should not be our own bashers, men. We should not be the ones that actually, you know, pull each other down just so to make ourselves look better in public. Let's not even joke about things like that. It's hurtful, it's petty, and it's unnecessary. In a society where we are judged harshly because you are at a certain age and you're not married, women remain defeated. In a society where when you've had a child with somebody and you are not with that person anymore, you are referred to as a baby mama who has drama by other women. Other women. In a society where, you take a guy for maintenance because that guy needs to really play his role raising his kids even though he's not with them, and that's referred to as being, and you are labeled greedy and spiteful, and you're trying to punish the poor guy. Women remain defeated. We need to normalize fixing each other's crowns, you know, and not be that girl that makes another girl uncomfortable in front of other girls, other women, in front of people. Don't do that. I felt really bad for her because I don't think women or people want to have kids with people they love and they don't want to get married to them. In the meantime, you are cleaning, you are washing, you are doing everything for this person, and that person doesn't want to marry you. You know? So basically, all I wanted to say was let's stop. Let's stop being those girls. Let's stop. It is really hurtful. It's really hurtful. Look, it might have worked for me to walk out, to leave, because now I'm with him and he knows where my stand is. But when you're not brave enough, when you have not developed, you know, sebete sa go tsamaya o mo sie and teach him how to love you. Let's just normalize being. In fact, let's take a vote today. Let's take a vote today to fix each other's crowns, to advocate for sisterhood, whether I know you or not, and to continue rocking high heels, but not carry the weight of the world on our backs. Okay? Okay? Thank you so much for being with me despite all odds. I'm here. Getting prepared just to take an episode. It's a whole week, not even a day. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and let's meet again when we meet again. Love you guys.